Good morning and Jai Hind children. I welcome you all in today's live class of biology. Okay children? So as you know that we are discussing the chapter transportation of materials in plants and animals. Is it? And in previous class I have explained you about the circulation of blood in our body. Okay? Now today I am going to start the next topic of the chapter. And the topic is excretion. This is our today's topic. Children, what is excretion? I hope that you have heard the word first time, that excretion. So, during the life activities such as cellular respiration, that children, it means when oxygen is used up in the cells to produce energy. Okay, and carbon dioxide produced. So, this is known as cellular respiration. So, during this life activities like cellular respiration, several chemical reactions takes place in the body. Okay, and these are known as metabolism. What it is known as, children? It is known as metabolism. Okay, so you can say that the metabolism are those different chemical reactions that takes place in our body at the time of cellular respiration. Okay, so these chemical reactions produce waste products. Okay, like carbon dioxide, water, salt, urea and uric acid. These all are the waste products that are produced during the metabolism in our body. Okay, and the accumulation of these wastes beyond the level inside the body is harmful to the body. So that is why we need to remove them, because if they get collected more in the body, so they are harmful for our body. Okay, so the excretory organs which are present in our body removes these wastes like carbon dioxide, water, salts, urea and uric acid. And this process of removal of metabolic waste from the body is known as excretion. Okay children, understood about the excretion? So once again, what is excretion? It is the process of removal of metabolic waste or waste materials which produce in our body during the chemical reactions. Okay, so when they are going to removed out from the body, so that process is known as excretion. Get it? Now we will discuss the process of excretion in detail in human beings. Okay, but before that I want to explain you the excretion in other animals except human beings. Okay, so the excretion in animals, like the lower animals. Lower animals means the animals whose body is very simple, such as amoeba, paramecium, hydra, sponges, etc. So these animals does not have any excretory organs in their body. Okay children, excretory organ you understood? The organs which are responsible for removal of waste material from the body. So those organs are known as excretory organs. And such excretory organs are not found in lower class of animals, are simple animals like amoeba, paramecium, hydra and sponges. Okay, so the waste products such as ammonia, it is excreted by the process of diffusion through the body surface. Okay, in these animals. Understood children? How the ammonia or waste product get excreted from the body of these lower class animals? By the process of diffusion. Okay, and you know the diffusion process. The movement of material on the basis of difference in concentration. Okay, and this movement will occur from higher concentration to lower concentration. So suppose if this is the body of amoeba, and in the body of amoeba, the waste product get accumulated more. Say that ammonia, because ammonia is the waste product produced in the body of amoeba. So the concentration of ammonia get increased inside the body as compared to outside. So these waste products move outside to the body by the process of diffusion through this body surface. This is the body surface. Okay children, and the same happen in other lower animals. The ammonia or the waste products gets diffused out or removed from the body by the process of diffusion. Okay, now the larger animals have the special organs for excretion, because diffusion is not enough. Diffusion is not suitable for removal of the all waste products from the body in higher animals like human beings. So that is why they have the special organs for excretion process or for removal of waste. Okay, so we will discuss in detail the process of excretion in humans. Okay children? Excretion in humans. Okay, so the excretion in humans is carried out by mainly urinary system. As you know that our body have different system for different functions. Like for digestion of food, we have the digestive system. Okay, for the circulation of the blood, we have the circulatory system. So just like that, for the excretion of waste product, our body have a system and it is known as urinary system. What is the name of this system children? Urinary system. Yes. And this urinary system removes most of the waste from the body. Okay. In the form of liquid, not in the form of solid. The urinary system is going to remove most of the body waste in which form? In liquid form. And that liquid form of waste which removed out from the body is known as urine. Okay children, so urinary system is a system of body responsible for excretion, and the urine is that liquid waste which removed out from the body, and this urine consists of about 95% of water. Okay, so the constituent of urine is 95% water and the 2.5% urea. Okay children, and rest of the 2.5% it have the other waste materials. So this is the total composition of our urine. Okay, 95% it have water, 2.5% urea, which is the excretory product, the waste material of the body, and rest of the 2.5% is other substances which are also waste. Okay, now the main organs of this urinary system in our body are the two bean-shaped organs which are called kidneys. Okay, so there are number of organs involved in urinary system, and these organs are The first organ which is present in urinary system of our body is kidney. It is in pair. So two kidneys are there in our body and a pair of tube which is called ureters. Second organ of urinary system is ureter. It is also found in pair. Get it, children? It is a tube-like structure through which the urine is going to pass. And the next organ of urinary system is an elastic sac or bag-like structure which is called urinary bladder. Get it, children? The third important organ of urinary system is urinary bladder. It is elastic bag-like structure in which what happened? Yes, the urine get collected. Okay, and the fourth organ of urinary system is urethra. Get it? It is a small tube-like structure through which the urine is going to pass from the body time to time. Get it? So these are the four organs that combines together and forms the urinary system of our body. And this system is responsible for, yes, removal of the waste. Get it? So that is why it is known as excretory system of our body. Get it, children? Now, I am going to explain these all organs of urinary system with the help of the diagram of urinary system of humans. So this one is the excretory system of human beings. Okay, children? Now just see that the different parts of this system. Okay, so these two bean-shaped organs are kidneys. These two tubes-like structure that comes from each kidney is known as ureter. Okay, and this bag-like structure is the urinary bladder, and this tube by which the urine is going to pass is urethra. Okay children, so these are the main organs which are involved in urinary system of our body. Okay, now these two tubes are the, yes, they are the blood vessels which supply the blood to the kidney. Okay, so these are the blood vessels. One is the artery and one is the vein who bring the blood and take out the blood from the kidney. Get it children? And these are the four important parts or organs of excretory system, or you can say that urinary system of humans. Get it children? Now, the kidneys are located on each side of the backbone. As you know that the backbone is present at our back in the middle. Okay, so at the backbone, both the side, okay, they have the kidneys and they are present just above the waist. Okay, now their main function is to filter waste from the blood. So these two kidneys are going to play the role filtering of the blood from our body. Okay, and you can use a filter paper to separate solid impurities from a solution. As in the activities, you must have used the filter paper to remove the solid impurities from the solution. These kidneys work in the same way. Okay, as the blood passes through this kidney, so whatever the waste material which are present in the blood, they all get separated out, they all get filtered and get collected and passes through the ureter and get stored in urinary bladder. Get it children? Now, as the kidneys consist of a large number of coiled tubes, if we see the internal structure of these kidneys, how they are going to filter out. So they have a large number of coiled tubes, and these coiled tubes are known as nephrons. What it is known as children? It is known as nephrons. Okay, and each kidney contains about 1 million of nephrons. Okay, and these nephrons are actually responsible for filtering the blood. Get it? Okay, so the nephrons are tiny filtering units of kidneys. They are the single units, and when all nephrons get combined together, it forms the kidney. Get it? And the structure of the single nephron, I am going to draw here. So just be very careful to observe this structure. Okay children, so this one is the structure of a single nephron. Okay, now This one is blood vessel. So the blood comes through this vessel. This one is the capillary. So from the capillaries, the filter is going to occur from the blood, and all the waste material get collected in this part and move through this tube-like structure. Get it, children? And at last it goes to the ureter. So this is ureter, and from the ureter the different kidneys are jointed. Okay, so this one is the single structure of a single nephron. Understood, children? The structure of nephron? Okay, so here the filtration of blood is going to occur, and all the waste material get collected and moved to this tube, and finally it goes through the ureter and collected in urinary bladder. Get it? So these nephrons filter out excess water, salts and urea from the blood as it passes through them. So whatever the excess waste product are present in the blood, they all get filtered here. Okay, and the clean blood leaves the kidney, and from here again the clean blood moves out. Get it, children? And it contains the all important substances are the substances which are necessary for our body. Now the waste removed by the kidneys from the urine, and it passes from the kidney through two tubes which are called ureters. Get it? Okay, it passes through the ureters and goes to the elastic sac, which is bag-like structure, that is urinary bladder. And the bladder stores the urine how much time? Until it is excreted, okay, from the body through the urethra. So a healthy human being passes out about 1.5 to 2.5 liters of urine every day. Okay, children, must remember this amount. How much? About 1.5 liters to 2.5 liters urine per day, every day. A healthy person is going to pass. And the kidneys must function properly to keep the body healthy. Okay, because the kidneys are going to play the role filtration of waste material. So that is why our kidneys must function properly. Then we will consider as the healthy person. Okay, and if the functioning of kidneys are going to disturb, so we have the different diseases, we suffer from different diseases. Get it? Understood, children, about the nephrons? Okay, now come to the next topic of the chapter, and that topic is about the diseases and urine examination. As we have discussed about the formation of urine here, so we must have to know about the urine examination also, and the relationship of this with diseases. Diseases and urine examination. Okay, children. Now, an examination of urine that tells a lot about the functioning of various organs in the body. Okay, that is why you must have seen that, you must have heard that doctors are going to prescribe the urine test, because to know that the functioning of different organs of our body. So the doctor therefore uses the urine test to help diagnose the diseases. Okay, if there is excess sugar or enzymes, blood or other materials in the urine, so it indicates that some organs may not be functioning properly. Okay, so when the urine test is going to occur and it is observed that in the urine the amount of sugar is more, or the enzymes are more, or the blood is there present in the urine. Get it? So this indicates what? It indicates that some of the organs of our body is not functioning properly. Okay, for example, the presence of sugar in the urine, it indicates what? That the person may be suffering from diabetes. Have you heard the name of disease diabetes? Yes. So in diabetes disease, what happens? The amount of sugar is passes from the urines because the level of sugar get increased in the blood. Okay, and this is observed by urine test. So it is a disease in which the sugar level in the blood increases beyond the normal value. Get it? And some of the excess sugar is carried out of the body through urine. So that excess sugar level is going to flow through the urine, and we will know about that when the urine test will conducted. That sugar is present there. So that indicates the person is suffering from diabetes. Get it, children? Now, the presence of blood in urine is a sign of damaged kidneys. So when the sugar is present in the urine, that indicates the diabetes. And just like that, if the blood is present in the urine, so that indicates for what? It is the sign of that kidneys are going to damaged. And it may arise due to damage to the nephron by bacteria. How it is a damage? Because of the action of bacteria. The bacteria are going to damage the nephrons of the kidney, and that is why the blood is seen in urine. Okay, so if a person's kidneys are damaged, so what doctors do? Doctors remove body waste by a medical process or artificial process, which is known as dialysis. Okay, children, so what is dialysis? It is an artificial process of removal of waste from the body because the kidneys are not functioning properly, it's damaged. So all the waste materials are get collected or accumulated in the body, which is very harmful for our body. So it need to remove. And how it gets removed by the doctors? By a artificial means, by artificial machine. So that process is known as dialysis. Okay, and a more permanent solution is kidney transplant. Okay, in which the damaged kidney is replaced by a healthy kidney donated by someone. And if we want the permanent solution of this kidney damaged, so what we can do? The transplantation of kidneys. Okay, so in this transplantation, the damaged kidney of the person is going to be replaced by a healthy kidney, which is donated by someone. Okay, understood, children? The diseases and the urine examination. So the urine examination is very important because it's giving the clue about the functioning of body parts. Okay, now the next topic of the chapter is sweating. As we are discussing the process of excretion, that removal of the waste. So most of the waste get removed by the urinary system through the kidneys. Some of the waste also gets eliminated from the skin in the form of sweating. Okay, children. So besides kidneys, our skin also helps in eliminating waste or removing the waste. And it excretes excess of water, urea, salts and other metabolic waste in the form of sweat. Get it? And this sweating is occur with the help of sweat gland. Our skin have the sweat glands which have the sweat, and this sweat gland is present just below the skin. Okay? And as the sweat evaporates, it cools the body. So this sweating is going to play two roles. The first one, removal of the waste from the body, and second one, it helps to cool the body also, because when the sweat evaporates, it's give the cooling effect. Okay, and the sweating helps to cool down our body when it is very hot. And because of this cooling effect, at the time of summer or hot, it's provide the coolness to the body or help to cool down the body. Get it, children? Now, the structure of this sweat glands which are present below the skin looks somewhat like that. Suppose this is the part of a skin, upper part, which have the hairs. Inside it, if we take a cut and observe it, so we will see that inside it we have okay, children? So this is the skin, upper part of the skin, and below the skin we have a thick of tissues which forms our outer surface of the body. Below that we have the different tissues, and this hair-like structure which is present here is actually the hair which are present in our skin, and the sweat gland is present just like the narrow opening present on the skin, and this narrow opening is going to forms the gland. So this one is sweat gland through which the sweat is going to remove. Okay, children, and this one is, yes, this is the pore. This is the pore of sweat gland, and this one is the sweat gland. So these sweat glands present on the skin also help to eliminate the waste from the body. Okay, so there are two ways of removal of waste from the body. The first one is the urinary system, okay, and the second one is this sweating from the skin. Okay, children, I hope that you understood these processes by which the waste is going to remove. Now, thank you and have a nice day, children.